folks, Lauren Messiah, your personal fashion stylist here, and it's time for a fashion question. And this one's a good one. I mean, they're all good, but I think you guys are really gonna enjoy this one. All right, here it is. Hi, Lauren. I would love to see a video about your style evolution throughout the years. Ooh, time to bust out the baby pictures and all of the tragic pictures in between. Oh my. Okay, I'm going through the evolution in my mind so I don't miss a beat here on everything that I've done stylistically. Okay. So I've loved fashion since I was a little girl. I think I was just born with this love for fashion. I just had no choice but to work in this industry because I've been obsessed. So my earliest fashion memory, which is where we'll start the evolution, was after watching Wizard of Oz. That is my favorite movie of all time. I love The Wizard of Oz, and it was the shoes. It was Dorothy's ruby red slippers that had me like, shoes are a game changer. Look at this. Black and white, click of the heels, we got color. I mean, come on, amazing. So I made my mom buy me a pair of red shoes, and I swore they were like the same from the movie. They weren't. I look at pictures, they were like a burgundy, like little Mary Jane. But I had to wear those shoes with everything. In every single photo, we had to make sure the shoes were in the shot. Maybe I had to lift up my leg to make it happen, or I had to make my mom pan out. But that was like my very first moment with fashion, was those red shoes. Then, as the evolution continues, my grandmother would make my clothes. So if you look at old pictures of me, you'd think it was like some real old-timey shit because my grandma was making my clothes. And then she later taught me how to make my own clothes. So I was constantly sewing clothes for my Barbies, making clothes for myself. So I had a real homemade type of style in the beginning. Then throughout my childhood, like being in school, my mom had a retail job at the Children's Place. I don't even think that store still exists, but it was like a kid clothing store that was like, I mean, I guess it was kind of cool. So I got all sorts of clothes from my mom and, you know, from her work. Enter into my middle school years, I was still rocking Children's Place, but I wanted so badly to wear Limited 2. Limited 2 was like the pinnacle of style, and my parents were like, we're not spending all that money on Limited 2. So I got one Limited 2 outfit for my birthday one year. I remember it so clearly. Burgundy jeans, burgundy plaid top, and I think I wore some like penny loafers with it. That was my jam, and that was my one expensive look, and I would wear it again and again and again. Now, enter middle school. 90s, grunge era. I wanted to be a grunge kid so bad. I wore baggy jeans, a gross flannel shirt. It was from Kmart. Again, I remember this very clearly. I had a t-shirt with a bear on it that said I was grunge before grunge was cool. I don't think I have any photographs of this horrible outfit. I also had a sleeveless plaid vest that I would sometimes wear. And I'd wear that outfit like every week. My mom was like, you need to stop it with this outfit. It's ridiculous. You're wearing it every Tuesday. This is crazy. So left that. Then I started moving more into expressing myself through fashion, not really following trends, going back to my making my own clothes roots. I had a pair of jeans in the 9th grade. Do you see how clearly I remember this? I'm psycho. Light wash, flares, and I punched holes in the bottom with a hole puncher, and I put curly ribbon that you'd like wrap a gift with in the bottom, and I was like, I'm so fly, it hurts. So I continued to like customize, make my own clothes. Real bad news. Later in high school, maybe 11th grade, I entered a goth period. I loved Marilyn Manson, I still do. I just love, his music's just crazy, I just love it. So I'd make my own clothes, wear black, crazy makeup, lots of glitter eye makeup. That was bad news. Went through a punk rock era where I'd wear fishnets, little schoolgirl skirts, baby tees. That was a fun one. Where else did I go? Oh, 12th grade, club kid era. Started going to raves like my first year of college. I guess a little bit in high school too. I was a bad girl back in the day. So I'd wear huge pants that were wild colors, bracelets up to my elbows, candy necklaces, wear my hair in 2 buns, semi-channeling Gwen Stefani. Remember when Go, that movie, and she had that song. So it's all about the club stuff. That lasted until I fell out of that scene. Next phase in my style was the pink era. This was when Simple Life was on TV. Paris Hilton, Nicole Richie. I worked at Betsy Johnson, so I wore lots of pink, lots of tulle, lots of glitter, lots of bows. That was my overly girly period. That lasted a while. After that era was the Laurent is grown period, when I was in my 20s and I was going to clubs and bars every night. And I would always have to get a new skanky dress at Forever 21. So Lycra was a big thing for me in my 20s. Moving right along. This is like horrifying, by the way. Thanks for this question. I was like, great question. This is bringing back awful memories. Then came my tomboy period. That's where I wore jeans, beanies, leather jackets, and t-shirts. That was a good year. And then finally, I started kind of hitting my stride to where I am today of moving into more fashion-forward pieces, investing more into my wardrobe. I went very high fashion for a period. I'd wear Margiela, a lot of weird stuff, bordered on cute and high fashion. And now I'm where I am today, which I'd say is more of an edgy classic. And I've kind of stuck with that look for the past couple of years. I'll get classic silhouettes so I look like an adult, but I still have fun, you know, hence like the swan shirt. Always, you know, hats have been my thing. So yeah, I mean, that's kind of the evolution right there based on fashion memories tattooed into my brain. Hopefully the fun pictures that correspond with this video give you a nice little chuckle. But I think the point is, with this extremely long fashion evolution rant, is you don't hit it right out of the park right away. Like, having amazing style is indeed a journey. You try things, there's pieces that you like from each little era. You know, I still love pieces of that like goth punk rock Laurent. That's where comes the edgy. Growing up and being more adult helps me with the classic. When I was in my like sexy going out every night period, it helped me, you know, accept my body and be able to dress to show off the good things about me. So you learn a little something along the way, and then you get to laugh at the tragic nightmare of stuff that you wore in the past. So whatever your style journey is, treat it just as that. It's a journey. So you don't have to be so frustrated that you didn't nail your look, or you don't have a "this is so me" look established. It's coming. It takes practice, it takes shopping, it takes mistakes, but you get there. So that is my style evolution. Hope you enjoyed it. I'm gonna go cry in the corner now, thinking of the rave clothes that I used to wear. And yeah, then I'll catch you in the next video. So be sure to subscribe so you can see what fun is coming up next. All right?